Mr Deputy Speaker, and I'd echo the thanks to the Minister and the front bench spokesperson from the Labour and SNP in relation to this bill, the Honourable Member for Stone and indeed the Right Honourable Member for Orkney and Shetland, who covered the earlier stages of this bill on behalf of my party. Now, I became an MP a year ago and whip for my party in September, and despite the COVID challenges, the Leader of the House was giving members 2 weeks' notice of business up until 2 weeks ago, when this bill was tabled less than 2 weeks ago. And now today we find ourselves in a situation where the business of tomorrow is announced today, and where bills are being given very little time for legislative scrutiny before they are considered by this House. This doesn't feel like a sovereign parliament to me. So, despite COVID, the government has had a lot of time to bring forward the necessary legislation ahead of the transition period, whether there was a deal or not. And if they felt the challenge of COVID was too great this year, they could have averted the current COVID-Brexit collision by extending the transition period. So in relation to this bill, and indeed this week's Trade Disclosure of Information bill, I would ask, when the government did realise that these measures were needed, and it worries me what potential measures the government might also have failed to legislate for, and the extent to which we are prepared for the end of the transition period, deal or no deal.